Hello, today we're going to show you how to plant a hedge. So the first thing you need to decide is what sort of hedging you actually want to put in your garden. Today we're going to demonstrate this with normal green beech, but you need to choose it whether you want it for security, whether you want it to flower, whether you want to produce berries, or whether you want a mixed hedge so you get more of a native looking countryside feel to your hedge. Then once you've chosen your plants, you need to work out how many you need. That does depend on the plant and how vigorous the plant is growing and how quickly you want it to establish as a hedge. So if you look on the back of any of the labels in garden centres and nurseries, or speak to the people in the plant areas, they should be able to help you with that. The next thing to do is prepare your site well. So we're going to plant it along this bit of rabbit fencing we've got on the nursery here, just to give a nice decorative feel as you go into our prop unit. First thing you need to do is site preparation, so clear away any weeds so there's no competition for that. This has been sprayed off, you don't have to do that, you can do that with by digging it out using a fork and digging it over. Then dig over the site. Depending on the type of hedging and also again on the type of site you've got, you may not need to do too much preparation work. This is quite a heavy soil we've got here on the nursery, so what we're going to do, we're just going to dig it over, sprinkle some good garden compost on here along the row, and then just quickly incorporate that into the ground. That will just help both the soil to help the structure of the soil, and also that compost should have a few nutrients in it as well. So we'll just dig all that in as we're going along. Just firm the ground down lightly there, not too much. Then you want to get your hedging plants. So the best time of year to be doing this job is in the autumn or late winter, as the leaves have fallen off the trees and again off the hedging as the plants are in a dormant state. Most garden centres will stock bare root hedging in this form, which is how we supply it into the garden centre at the moment. They come in bundles, usually 5 or 10 depending on the variety, and this has literally been lifted from the field earlier in the autumn where it's been field grown. We've dropped it into a pot with compost which is just keeping moisture around the roots. So cut off its little tie holding it together and then tease apart carefully all of these individual plants. So it's got 10 plants in the pack, and what you find, you've got a nice sort of 2 foot 18 inches width there. This is the best way to plant a hedge because these plants are young, got plenty of vigour in them. You won't get quite the quickest hedge in the world because it's not a bigger plant, but your overall effect in the end and strength of your hedge will be much better. Now there's 2 ways to plant them. You can either plant them in straight rows, we're going to do here. So line them out where you want them. Anywhere between 1 foot and 2 foot in spacing should give you a good hedge. So the closer you plant them, the quicker your hedge will form. So we'll plant these at about 1 foot 18 inches apart. The other way you can do it is to stagger them. If you want a really good thick hedge, if you're backing onto areas where there's livestock or anything like that, you may want to just stagger it. So you're putting them in 2 rows with a staggering in and out like that. So once you space them all out, again your soil's already prepared. Oop. Just dig your hole. All you need to do really is a little split in there, because you saw all your work's been done. Just a small hole in there. Drop your plant in like that, and then firm back gently with your foot. And we'll just keep doing that along the row to make sure we've got a nice strong hedge in there. Once you've completed it like that, go along, give them a watering. Because of the time of year, it shouldn't need too much water. You should be okay once you've done initially watering. Just bear in mind these are young plants, so next year when we get to summertime, you may need to just give them a bit of extra water just to keep going. But otherwise, enjoy them. Follow the care details on the back of the label for the plants you bought, and then have a lovely green boundary to your land.